For decades, the Hindi film industry has operated as a closed circuit. A handful of elite gatekeepers on the top floors of Mumbai's corporate high-rises dictated who became a star, heavily favoring candidates with the right family surname. But inside a recent strategy meeting at Yash Raj Films, the atmosphere was panicked. Studio heads and top producers gathered to discuss a variable they couldn't control. That variable is Anant Sharma, a 22-year-old outsider with zero connections who delivered 2 consecutive blockbusters. His latest film, MS Dhoni, crossed 1,000 crores worldwide in a single month. Internal analytics drive the studio head's fear. The data reveals a 94% name recognition and 89% favorability rating for the two-film actor. Compared to 20-year veterans hovering around 60% favorability, a clear pattern emerges. Audiences are using Anant's dedication and talent as a baseline, and 3 major legacy star kids launched this year have actively underperformed against that new standard. He is devaluing their primary asset. A system built on manufacturing stars through legacy cannot compete with an outsider whose talent generates massive organic demand. When a closed ecosystem faces a disruptive threat, the standard response is to absorb it. You buy the outsider, lock them into an exclusive contract, and regain control over their output. Producer Ronnie Screwvala attempted exactly that. He offered Anant a 3-film deal with complete creative control and a guaranteed 50 crores in compensation, plus profit participation that could have doubled that number. Anant declined. He stated he chooses films based on scripts, not contracts, turning down guaranteed generational wealth to maintain absolute independence. This lack of financial desperation breaks the producer's leverage. Without family ties to exploits or a need for their money, the establishment has no mechanisms to pressure him. The studios are facing a commercial giant they cannot purchase. You cannot control an asset that simply does not want your money. While producers strategize in boardrooms, theater owners are celebrating. Distributors report that audiences are returning to watch MS Dhoni 3, 4, even 5 times. Anant's focus on high-quality technical experiences has filled their seats consistently, week after week. He's also directly improving their operations. During a theater inspection, Anant casually suggested integrating proper, fine dining meals into late-night viewings for busy audiences. This graph illustrates the financial impact of that idea. PVR INOX implemented the concept, resulting in a 50% markup on tickets and a 90% occupancy rate on weekdays. When offered an equity stake for the idea, Anant refused, insisting the theater's team deserved the ownership for executing it. He is securing permanent exhibition space. By improving the financial health of the theater chains, Anant guarantees that distributors will prioritize his films without him having to make a single demand. Among the public, his strategy relies on extreme privacy. Anant maintains 0 social media presence. There are no daily posts, no gym selfies, and entertainment journalists have spent months digging into his background, only to find 0 controversies or romantic scandals. This scarcity restricts his exposure to professional contexts only. By giving them nothing mundane to consume, he becomes a blank canvas. Audiences project their own ideals onto him. Parents see a respectful son, students see a merit-based success story. This has generated an intensely loyal following, known as the Anant Army. Instead of engaging in the toxic fan wars typical of celebrity culture, they organize charity drives and fund education initiatives, directly mirroring his grounded, respectful behavior. In an industry defined by desperate overexposure, Anant weaponizes silence. By staying completely offline, he maintains cultural relevance. Beyond cultural loyalty, Anant has built an intellectual moat. As an IIT graduate, a highly prestigious engineering institution, he applies systematic mathematical problem-solving directly to filmmaking. He founded Maya VFX, developing compression algorithms that use machine learning to maintain theatrical quality at 40% of the standard file size. He also coded custom color filters that are specifically optimized to enhance unique Indian lighting conditions and natural skin tones. This technology led to a peer-to-peer partnership with the American audio giant Dolby. Instead of treating the Indian market as a service provider, Dolby established a joint research and development facility in Mumbai to co-develop new tools. With legally protected patents and international partnerships, Anant is operating as a vertically integrated technology institution. The consequences of Anant's rise extend far beyond Mumbai. Down south, in the Telugu cinema hub of Hyderabad, a major production crisis was unfolding. Director SS Rajamouli had spent 3 years preparing Baahubali, a 250 crore mythological epic. It was the most expensive regional film ever conceived, but it was stalled. His top choices for the lead were locked into other schedules for years. Rajamouli needed an actor over 6 feet tall who could survive intense physical training, carry the emotional weight of a king, and appeal to audiences across all of India, not just the South. While reviewing casting files, Rajamouli saw a magazine photo of Anant in his cricket gear. Looking at the athletic build and the intensity in his posture, Rajamouli envisioned him holding an ancient warrior sword. Because Anant is untethered to any Mumbai film dynasty, he lacks the regional baggage that often makes imported stars feel inauthentic to Southern audiences. He represents a brand of success that doesn't rely on the geographic borders of the old system. Knowing standard industry protocols would fail, Rajamouli bypassed Mumbai's agents completely. He flew straight to Delhi to pitch the film directly to Anant at his family's restaurant in Chandni Chowk. Rajamouli's trip marks a shift in the industry's gravity. The most ambitious project in the South is now seeking its heart in a northern outsider, bypassing the traditional gatekeepers to create a film that belongs to no single region.